dude, Justin, it's sad that these Bitcoin bros are fucking, first off, arrogant. Not only ignorant, but arrogant, which is worse. And they always say that you missed the boat. Dude, I got into Bitcoin very early. I still have never sold my I have a lot of unrealized gains, by the way, dude. So don't fuck with me on that one. But here's the thing. I'm man enough to admit, even though I've held Bitcoin and never sold it, that Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. Because it requires that the new investors get in to enrich the old investors. There is nothing of substance of Bitcoin. It goes up, it goes down because of supply and demand. But the supply and the demand are based on pretty much hype and speculation. It's not a real asset if the entire basis of its pricing value is speculation. Tell me, speculation is not value. Speculation is rumor. It's news. And that's all that, it's emotion. Bitcoin is legitimately laced in emotion. There is nothing fundamentally valuable about Bitcoin. Nothing fundamentally valuable about XRP either. I just want nothing, no crypto is valuable. It's all phony. It's all fiat. It's all crap. It's fucking hype. Are you aware of the new financial rails? I don't know. What are you talking about, brother? Sometimes I don't look up. I don't know everything. What? Enlighten me, since you've enlightened me about how Bitcoin's not fiat and how XRP is somehow going to save the entire, all the same Ponzi scheme. Let me guess, you're going to tell me that NFTs are valuable too. You fucking loser. Oh my God. Anyway, tell me, enlighten me, Justin. What are the new financial rails? I'm still betting against Bitcoin, by the way. Just because I am very transparent on this channel, I bet against Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin as well. I bet against Bitcoin using leveraged ETFs like the SBIT, it's SBIT, and I use the BITI. Not financial advice, not an endorsement. It's just fact of life. I can't stand Bitcoin. I love betting against it because it is fiat currency. The dollar is fiat. The yen is fiat. Anything digital or physical that cannot be that's not backed by anything of real value like gold or silver or whatever, it's fiat. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is that one of the reasons I don't save money is because the dollar is going to die eventually. I'm racking up on stocks, real estate investment trust preferably, because I don't have any actual real estate that I own, but real estate investment trusts are a good alternative because you don't have to deal with tenants, which I love. And then what are the other ones? Commodities like gold. Gold is actually the real money. Sure, it's not very portable, obviously, but if currencies were backed by gold again, it would make Bitcoin worthless. Well, Bitcoin's already worthless, so it doesn't matter. But it would make Bitcoin even more worthless because you can't back Bitcoin by gold. You can't back it by anything of real substance. So there's my problem here. Private money doesn't work. I'm sorry, private money it's stupid. If we're going to be quite honest, private money's dumb. I think the thing that you need to realize is save your assets, not your cash. Save your assets, not your cash. Simple as that. By the way, Bitcoin's not an asset. Bitcoin's faulty. Bitcoin's stupid. XRP, stupid. Ethereum, fucking stupid. I mean, it's as simple as that, you guys. Anyway, let's keep reading. This Justin guy's killing my boner. Let's see. Fiat money has no intrinsic value. It's worth something. Anyway, now fiat money has no intrinsic value. It's worth something only because the government or community says it is. Isn't it interesting how the dollar and Bitcoin actually have a lot in common? The only difference is that, true, Bitcoin can't be printed, but Bitcoin also has an artificially scarce, artificially scarce supply. So anyway, we're going to keep reading. Anyway, so the dollar is backed by the trust of the U.S. government. Okay, loses purchasing power every year via inflation, absolutely. Not backed by gold or anything tangible since 1971. Those are some facts. Let's look at Bitcoin. Some facts here. Backed by trust in code and scarcity. By the way, that code is open source. So anybody can make their own individual network. They can create carbon copies of Bitcoin itself, the entire network. I'm not saying that they could duplicate the coins in Bitcoin. That is one of the things that is kind of cool about Bitcoin, I will admit. But they can create things like Dogecoin, Ethereum, blah, 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 blah. They can create duplicates. Anyway. So there's always going to be competition for Bitcoin on an infinite scale. There's always going to be some new sexy cryptocurrency that's way better than Bitcoin. And who knows, that probably will happen.